What is up, guys? It's your boy CrazyLate577, and in today's video I'll be surviving Minecraft Bedrock hardcore mode on a mobile phone. So if you enjoy the video, hit the like button and subscribe. So I created this Minecraft hardcore mode because on board mode. So I joined in the world and I started looking around, looking at the terrain, the hills and the trees. So I did what everybody does and I mined my first tree. In the hardcore world, as I'm making my first tools, the goals that I want to have is I want to find a village, want to make a base, and I want to at least have full iron armor. So I made my first tools and I made my first stone pickaxe, mined some coal. In this place had lots of coals, so I just did that for a few minutes and getting some stone tools so I could make a furnace. When I traveled, I saw this ravine, and when I was trying to leave, I uncrouched by mistake, bro, and I fell into a cave. Luckily, this cave had water under it, and I saw an exposed trial chamber, so I decided I'm not ready for this now. So I decided to mine some more iron that I saw in the cave so I could get some iron armor and some tools. So I started getting some iron and mining. I smelted the iron and I smelted some food that I got from the pig that I was killing. And I crafted an iron chest plate and an iron pickaxe. Definitely a sword and a shield. And when my other iron was done, I crafted some leggings, a boot, and helmet. So the first goal of the episode was done. So I decided to mine in the child chamber because I had iron armor, thinking that I'm fully kitted and I could do this. So when I went in, I saw some silverfish which I fought. They did damage, but they didn't do much. They dropped some XP, which was good. And I was going in when I saw a big place, so I went through it. It was my 5th or 6th time going to these child chambers, bro, and I'm not sure what's going on. So I was fighting 2 skeletons and a breeze. These dudes were doing damage on me because I didn't have much food on me, so I couldn't heal. So I killed this skeleton and I was trying to find the breeze, even though I didn't see it was behind me. I went all around, but I could hear its sounds, so I was panicking. I thought it was behind me. Then I fell into this place, so I went back up. I saw it, then I started punching it. This dude was jumping around me, over me, and I decided to leave that place immediately. So I went to resurface and it was nighttime. And I thought that, no bro, I don't have much food and I would probably starve to death while running around. So I decided to mine a hole and I would stay there till the night ends. After the night, I started killing some pigs to make myself food so I can reheal, and I couldn't say no to this sugarcane and I took it out. So I found this good place I could lay a base, so I started gathering materials for me to make my base. So when I was starting to make my base, I was digging around the terrain so my base could be dug in instead of a fully built base. So I was digging in and I was making my base. So I already had 2 goals down. So the last one wasn't gonna be that hard. So I started making my base. This base was inspired so I decided to inspire my base from a base that I made a few days ago in Minecraft. In the Minecraft, the base was a bit bigger, but this was my starter base and I was going to make a bigger base in the future. After I finished up making my base, I decided to make a huge wall to mark up my area around the base, so I didn't have to have big empty space because of the hills and the land. So on day 5, when I finished the base, I decided to start going inside and moving my stuff in. So before it was night time, I started moving my things that was in my chest to the base. I actually found a pink sheep. So I was moving my stuff to my base so I could end off day 5. Day 5 was the first day of me sleeping in my base. When day 6 came, I decided to make a farm around my area in the left side of my base so I could have a renewable food source. So I killed the zombie before I did that, and I put the leather armor it dropped into a barrel so I could keep it maybe for a collection. So I started gathering some wood to make my shovels and my hoes in the end of day 6. So it was late day 6 when I started this. So I made my stuff, started clearing the area. The clearing of this area took about the end of day 6 and the beginning of day 7 to finish up. And I cleared the area and I tilled it and I planted some seeds. But now I was covering up the holes which had water, and I made a gate. So the farm took around day 7 and day 6 to finish up. And I was moving my stuff to my chest so I could go for an exploration, so I could find more areas like a village. And I saw this ravine which I didn't go in. And in the top of the hill that I was under, I actually found the village. So I started looking around and I stole from the villagers. Who would not steal for them, bro? So I didn't kill the iron golem because I was gonna come back for the villagers. Hopefully not all of them were dead. So I started cleaning my area and I planted some seeds that I found in the village in my base. This was late day 7. So I went to sleep in day 7. When day 8, I woke up and I decided to make a sugarcane farm because I was gonna need it in the future. So I started cleaning this area on the right side of my base to make the sugarcane farm so I could prepare myself when I would need the paper to make rockets and an enchanting table. So I added a border around the sugarcane farm and I added a thing like a gate, which I thought was nice. So in the middle of day 8, I decided to make the wall in my base a bit higher, like 2 blocks high, so I could be safer, I think, because this was hardcore, bro, and I did not want me to die very easy. I lit up the area around my base to make it much more safer so that mobs couldn't spawn around me. Create some grass, starting out find seeds. So don't stress about what happened because my file corrupted and it was already day 9. So in day 9 I was making a sword to make a monument of day 10, marking the end of day of the first episode. To finish up my sword, I made a cobblestone generator. So I was finishing up my suit in day 9 to finalize the things before the end of the episode. I kept falling on this for some reason, and I didn't have water in my water bucket. So I ate up until the nighttime of day 9. I was fixing up the sword and making it look nice because it was the first monument of the base and the series. So I was finalizing the build, and then I thought to myself, nah, this sword looks a bit plain. So I decided to add a nice walls just in the middle of the bay of the sword to make it a little, to add a bit of depth. So whilst I was finishing up, I was shot by a skeleton. So I had to hide behind the sword, and then I thought, yeah, it was too late for me to be staying outside now. I need to go back to the base. So I ate up and I quickly ran back to the base. I went to my base and I went to sleep, preparing for day 10. On day 10, I was deciding that nah, I must finalize up some things. So I started clearing some area and making my base look a bit nice by adding some stair blocks in places. And I killed the zombie, so it dropped a carrot, so I put the carrot in my farm. So I was finalizing up some things, adding stairs and texture to the build, added four stairs blocks like to the base to make it a bit to look a bit nice. Yeah. So I was looking at the sword and I decided to show you all how the base was looking. And I added a few blocks. So I went outside and I showed you how the base was looking so far. It was pretty nice and I was pretty proud of it. So yeah, I was finalizing some things before the end of day 10. And yeah, I decided to fix my chest monster so it could not be cluttered and I could be a bit organized. So when I finished my chest monster, it was already turning to nighttime and it was raining, so it may be a bit sad to end of the episode like this. Just looking around and yeah. So I cut a few more seeds and I placed them in my farm. So I saw a zombie and I decided, okay, bro. It actually brought its baby bro in my its baby started chasing me. So I took it out too, bro. Another zombie, mama zombie, came back for revenge, and of course I took her too. A creeper was in my creeper farm. So the reason I added the antlers is because the creeper blew up in my hand. I was fixing it up before the video became too long, and I was done fixing it up and went in bed for day 10, and the series was over. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video and you want more episodes of this series, please hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to go to the comments. Thank you.